Hey everybody, we are back with another celebrity. We're going to take a look into the relationship of Kourtney and Travis. As I meditate over these messages for them, I got the word weird, exclamation point. Looked like it was white letters on a black shirt. Weird. Something weird about this. Something is weird. Something is weird. And I even saw like him grabbing her by the wrist tightly, letting go so he can say that, see, you didn't bruise. I got this rough play. It's rough. It's almost dangerous. Um, like pushing her up against the wall, but not breaking a bone. I kind of got that type of feeling. Very weird, right? I also saw some like mental imbalances inside of him. I got this paranoid feel, like somebody's after him or looking for him or thinking the worst of everything type feeling. However, I got romance for them. Very intense, good sex, great passion, great connection. I mean, they touching. Yeah, they touching. They're breaking some things too. There are some different parts of them that's being broken, that's been broken, that's breaking. Um, there's don't you know how you say what's your favorite ice cream? That's how they feel about each other. Him more than her, but like they are each other's favorites right now. And when I get feelings like that, it kind of feels like this little addictive type soul tie type feeling I'm getting, or physical sexual addiction type feeling I'm getting right now. But they are each other's favorites. So they are breaking some things. They're definitely in this season of romance. They're letting go some of their fears in the process of being together, and they're offering to each other. You couldn't pull them apart right now if you tried. But there's also some things in there that's almost dangerous. I don't know what that is. It's just a feeling of something being almost dangerous. So we're going to see how his energies is towards her, how her energies are towards him, and we're going to pull out the weakness and the strength for this relationship. I got him as the director. We're going to do this, and we're going to do that, and then we're going to do this, and then we're going to do that. And I just saw baby. I think that's his next plan. He's a director. I just saw this big, like big headed, Gerbert baby face, juicy baby. Yeah, and he's actually going back on. He's getting deeper back into his career again too. He'll be going. I just saw him going deeper into his career, even more. Maybe even some tours. Um, but I got him directing everything with a lack of spirit in it. It's kind of like, yeah, do it, do that, and then do that, then fuck it, then add that on top, and then it's just real. Oh my goodness, it's fast paced. It's not a lot of thought. It's impulsive. It's just, it's paranoid. It's jumpy, and then it's not. Then at times I got quietness where it's a blank stare. So he's creating this. He's creating what they have. He has always been the magician in their relationship. He's created and orchestrated everything, and he's planning things, and he's choosing things, and he has got them all the way here. But he's not all in. I don't have him spiritually fully connected and committed to the process, which is weird, right? There's this back and forth about him. It's like two personalities as of right now, maybe three. There's a lack of emotions here. And I got her looking at the gift and not looking at the expression. There's an expression on his face that needs to be paid attention to. But I got her looking at the actions more than anything. So let's find out what he's trying to create with her. Let's look at that. What are you doing? What are you trying to create with her? What are you planning? What are you orchestrating? What are you doing? He's bringing in nothing but conflict. And even the intentions is conflicting. I got him as a conflictor, bringing conflict into her life. Creating a situation where the family is going to have more problems than what they did before. His presence brings some type of conflict. What else are you bringing to her? What else are you doing? What else are you bringing? These are the energies that he comes with. A crowd of people, debates and arguments and conflict that she probably never would have had before. And I mean never. He brings conflict. And his speech and his words brings conflict too. This is like the person who sits at the dinner table with them. And I'm talking about dinner table. I'm talking about the family dinner table, the Kardashian whole family. He is the one that would say, I thought your hair was always short. He is the person that would probably say, you're fatter now than before. This person energy at the table brings some type of uncomfortableness, this cringy type feeling, and blurts out things. What type of conflict are you bringing to her? What type of conflict are you bringing? I would not be surprised if he relocates them, if they get married or not, because I'm not here to see if they're finna get a piece of paper. He's gonna move her. It's a physical movement. It's almost like he's at the table with the family saying, she's going to do this and we're going to do that, and then I'm going to marry her, and then we're going to move away. It's a movement here. There also can be a Cancer or a Taurus involved in this situation. He could be bringing issues to Taurus and Cancer, or Taurus and Cancer can be following him. But I have this movement here. Where do you want to move her to? He's bringing conflict, and he wants to physically move her. And his words brings conflict to her as well. He physically wants to move her. He has plans for her. It brings conflict too. It feels like he wants to move. Like move out of state, move somewhere, move into a home. I just got the feeling of somebody needing a couch to stay, needing a home. And I don't know his financial situation, but I just kind of got this feeling like, I need to live with you type feeling. Let's see about these words and confessions. I would run if I was her. That's the feeling I just got. Like, run. Please run. Don't get a deed with him. Don't do anything legal with him. And do not move out of state or city. He's not hiding anything because he can't. He doesn't have a filter. He doesn't have anything in him that will stop him from speaking things that maybe should be private or secret. I got him confessing that he has financial issues or some type of legal issues, some type of issues with a home or property. There are some issues here. But spiritually, I have him disconnected from her. not being able to give certain parts to himself, not being able to create with her and trust her. And this is weird. This is different from what we see. Now, I don't follow her, but I have seen a few pictures. They are deceiving. They are deceiving because he's trying to marry her for a reason. And it has something to do with deeds, property, finances, and maybe even a physical move. Why you don't want to create with her? He feels restricted. Now this feels like a person. Oh my God, he's everywhere. He's everywhere. He's everywhere, and he has frustrated me too much, doing the most. I got conversations in my head like this: when I get divorced, then I'm gonna marry you. And I know I'm only speaking. I'm speaking physical right now, just to give you some examples of how the spiritual thing feels. I'm stuck in this situation, so I can't do that, and I'm restricted in this, so I can't do that, and I'm not able to do that house, but I can do this house. It's like he got a story for everything. This is the type of situation where, when this fall apart, when, I don't even want to say if at this point, it's more like a when. When this, okay, so when this comes to that breaking point, you may hear the family saying something like, well, he always said this and he always said that, and we knew that he was exciting, but we didn't know how serious he was. This is like a ticking time bomb energy right here, with him telling her all these things that needs to be done for them to be together. And it feels like financial problems, property problems. It feels like old commitment issues, and I got restrictions everywhere. If you are a fan of him, then you might need to research him to see, are there any problems with property for Travis? Are there any problems with finances for Travis? Are there any issues when it comes to his career? Is there any lack? Is there any pausing, or some type of idle? Did his career slow down? Because that's all that's going on. There's a bunch of reasons why we need to get married or not. I have him bringing heavy burdens and conflict to her life, and causing conflict around her and her family, and even from his baggage. I have him not committing. I don't have him creating a life with her. I have him with this talk of like, it just feels like this young college kid, that kid that is wilding out, and he needs to crash. Like, let me crash here, let me crash there. And why are you not upright? And I mean that. Like, why you're not upright, Travis? What is the problem? What's going on with you? You trying to heal? Trying to be a better person? This is a bunch of reasons and excuse. This is too much. This is like the sponsor and the addict. This is a lot. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it. I'm just having a rough time right now. That's gonna be fine. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do. Oh my goodness, the energy makes me cringe. They're in romance. I don't know if he's on any type of chemicals, but I wouldn't put it past it. And I don't know if this is true or not. Maybe you guys can comment and let me know. Is it possible for a person who's on a chemical to pass the chemical over to another person through sex? Why did I say that? I don't know. I just saw that. it's the chemicals that he's taking, or maybe on, this could be medication, pills, uh, whatever. Because this is not about what he's doing, it's about the spirit. And I just see a transfer. There's a transfer sexually that's happening from him to her. How does she feel about him? What's the energies towards him? Oh my God, this girl is like, you ever watch those movies and they say, not they say, but you watch those scary movies and the lady falls down, and she falls down in the midst of running from something, but she doesn't know what it is. That's how this feels. Like Kourtney is running through the forest, running from something, and she don't know what it is that she's running from yet, but she can feel that something is after her, and she falls down, and then Travis grabs her hand by the wrist so freaking hard that she thinks she's bruised, and he says, "No, you're not. Look." But it hurt. He's like, "You're okay." It feels like she got slapped already. She feels like she's been bruised by him already, and was told that it didn't hurt. That's how that felt. And he snatches her up, and he is running faster than her. So fast. Oh my God. He is running fast in these tall, tall black combat boots with the sole on them about thick as I don't know what. And he's running. It's like he's marching, and he's like a soldier in a war, but he's not. He has on his army jacket, but he has on blue jeans, and he's foaming at the mouth, and his skin is red and blush, and I don't even know where the heck he's running to, but he's running towards something. She's running away from something. She feels like a hostage, but she's happy because he has rescued her. She fell down, and she didn't have anywhere to go. And he just ran and snatched her wrist. It has a Gemini energy to their relationship. Gemini energy. Is Scott Gemini? I had this Gemini energy of her being a receiver. Okay, so he rescued her. He rescued her, but things are still not where it should be. He rescued her, but things are not balanced. It's like it's not ready yet. You ever just had a chicken pot pie that you, and oh, they so gross to me now, but I used to love them. The little chicken pot pie frozen meals. I like a homemade one, maybe no chicken, but and you wanna eat it. You can't wait for it to get done, and it's like you take it out on the inside, it's still frozen. This thing ain't ready yet. They're undone. Yeah. She's thankful and she's happy. Like, I'm not by myself anymore. I don't feel empty anymore. But things are still not where it should be. It's not balanced. It's not ready yet. But I'm offering myself. I'm going to continue to run. So back to the story with the forest and the running in the scary movie. Okay, right there. We haven't made it where we need to make it to. And I don't know where we're running from, but I'm going to keep pushing and running. I'm using all of my physical strength to keep running. You're running so much faster than me, but I'm just going to keep running. Okay, I'm done. Let's see what he rescued her from. Yeah, I don't really care for the energies on this one. But we're going to do it. We're going to finish it. What did he rescue you from? Motherhood? From your mother? From your feminine self? She says she was on her knees. She says she was broken. He rescued her from that. She didn't feel like she was growing inside. She felt like she was losing herself. She felt like she didn't have an identity. She felt empty. He rescued her from that. One more time. What did he rescue her from? What did he rescue you from? Just not having any emotions. Just voided. What did he rescue you from? The options. She had a lot of people at her. A lot of people in the DM, that's for sure. She had a lot of options. She had a lot of potential partners at her. What did he... Oh, I got a Gemini that came out. I felt the Gemini energy too over them. Well, her towards him. It could be a possible Gemini that she could have been looking at or thinking about before. But she makes me feel like that she has nothing inside of her brain or had nothing inside of her soul and spirit. And I got this empty person saying that he gave me identity. He resuscitated me. He gave me a blood transfusion. But I'm still not balanced yet. Why not? This is painful. This is painful. She's still not where she needs to be. She's still not balanced. She's still not sure. It's like, is this who I am? Let me tell you something. I'm done with this. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you about Kourtney. Been here. I know. I understand. All she knows how to do is direct, lead, and be mothering or nurturing or protective. That's all she knows. And she never wanted to be the leader in her relationship. I'm not even talking about Travis right now. I'm talking about Scott. She never wanted to be the leader in her relationship. That's just not who she wanted to be. I don't know if she's been in love before. I don't know if she has experienced like real, serious, unconditional love from the children maybe, but I don't know about in a love path. But I have this feeling of I had to tell Scott what to do. I had to tell him. I had to tell him. And he needed me. He had a need. He needed her before she needed him. So this is kind of like, it's this guy. He's great. I'm going to help him with a serious situation because we fix things. We, as in the family, we fix things. That's what we do. So we're going to fix Scott. He couldn't be fixed. And actually it got worse on her watch. And then I got Scott looking at her like, you run everything. I can't teach you anything. I can't show you anything. I can't lead you. I can't guide you. I can't come in and give you a story that you don't know about. And I kind of got that feeling. The only thing I can control is my dick. Sorry for the language. That's the type of energy that I'm in right now with this one. It's just, it's gross. I have gross feelings. Even about Scott. And I don't even know where I was going. Yes, I do. I think that the separation between her and Scott was needed and helped both of them. They're trying out things that really don't match them in their soul just to find out what does matches them. Whatever Scott is doing right now, it's not really what he's supposed to be doing. But this is what he do to find out who he is. And the same thing with her. And why do I feel like they have to break up before she can ever have anything? Anything. Why do I feel like Travis is just... I don't know. I guess Travis is bringing this this dirty mouth of man's out. I don't know. But it's like, man, he the bomb in bed. What if he was just a hit? What if this was just a person to physically wake her up? What if this was just a person? Uh, she's about to marry like the biggest dip or a side dude in the world. I don't get it. It just feels like he was supposed to pass through. It doesn't feel like this was the stop. Kind of like somebody saying, "Save your appetite. There's more." That's how this make me feel. But I think that the sex and the intense of the feeling is really, really distracting her normal standards in life and boundaries in life, because I can't say what those things are, but I feel like I want to say that you would never let Scott do this. That's how I feel. Like, you would never let Scott do this. Now, why are you allowing him to do all that? She's on a high right now. And it really feels like a relationship where I want to say, wait, there's more. Hold your appetite. It feels like she is thinking about, because I don't have a full yes for him and a full yes for her on this commitment level marriage union. I don't see none of that. I don't know what the heck this engagement is. I don't know what that is. But it feels like that she's about to try to marry a good fuck. And I don't mean nothing disrespectful to him at all. Because he activates people. He's a motivator. He can activate you and he can get you to do anything. He is like amazing. What he needs to be doing is having his own something product. You know what that is? Is that bicycles? Is it motorcycles? Is it scooters? Is it, what is this thing? Instruments? He's good at what he do. Very creative. Very, 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 very creative. But I kind of feel like this is in between you meet the one. That's how this relationship feels. Like, y'all have fun, have a good time, and then you both separate, learn some things from each other, and then go and find that person. And this feels like an in-between thing. Okay, so I'm stop rambling over and over and over. The things that I do like I said before, I like how Travis is definitely a director. Definitely motivates and activates people. Very, very good at that. He can penetrate you in any kind of way. And although you may get wet and rained on and dirt on your shoes, you may have fun in the process. Great friend. This is a great buddy. This is a person you want to take on a road trip, because he's going to keep it going. He's exciting and spontaneous. When it comes to her, I like that she allowed herself to take a risk. This is very vulnerable for her. This is really going to help her find her identity. I like that she's still on the search for it too. I don't like the judgment of her motherhood thing. There's something with her mother, or her as a mother, or her mother, or something about comparing herself to other women. She's hard on herself right there. But I like that she is still optimistic about life. Okay? All right. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.